Have you ever seen a bloodbath quite like this one? The dread of the Timurid general, the gunpowder, the elephants, it all comes together in a delicious blood stew. Good morning fellow generals, and welcome to this battle short of 3-minute journey through a noteworthy battle from the channel's past. Allow me to give you some context for this strange affair. On my original Rebels campaign of Medieval 2 Total War, with the map painted grey, I awaited the Timurid stacks with a ludicrous line of rebel armies. Suffice to say that I felt prepared. What followed was a series of city battles of various full-stack armies. In this one, a Aron would get bored and choose to take on multiple armies in a monstrous showdown. The battle started off swimmingly, with some kind of artillery taking out their general instantaneously. Frankly, I had no idea where it came from, but I'm not complaining. We would soon be engaged in a mass shootout with the elephants. We were slowly managing to send some of them running amok, straight through their own lines, always a marvellous sight. If they just charged us, we would probably fold, but as it was, both sides were gradually depleting each other with their missiles. The Khan would soon be dead, but our front line was looking increasingly crippled. This was looking to be a pyrrhic victory at best. And of course, just as victory was looking assured, their reinforcements would soon spawn in right on top of us, and our allies were over on the far side of the battlefield still. Elephants running amok would casually shred their rear guard, but we were still facing an uphill battle, and the new army were set to charge in. It was 45% loss to 50%. This was a tight affair. With our front line falling apart, we commanded our generals to pull back. Aron would disgrace himself by routing and refusing to return to the fight, despite the whole reinforcement army that he could have just fled behind. I blame the stupid double A in his name. What a twat. As our army crumbled, it was left to the reinforcements to continue the fight. Even if they had no formation and were charging in like madmen, with the damage at 58% to 61%, it was getting closer. At this stage, I was forced to watch as my well-assembled reinforcement army threw themselves at the enemy. The gunpowder was doing good work, but frankly, anyone who could follow this chaotic mess of a battle is a greater man than I. As the damage reached 76% for each army, it was clear that this was going to the wire. As the damage counter turned in their favour, we took out the general of the reinforcements to shake their morale to the core. But as our final general fell, we would officially lose. With 93% losses on each side, they would technically gain victory in this bloodbath of a pyrrhic victory. Suffice to say that we lost a lot of generals in this fight, watch each of them fall, but so did the Timurids, and in one final twist in the tale, we would see the blessed faction destroyed message for our Timurid foes. Do feel free to remind me of any notable and or silly battles that I could also look back to retell in a future battle short. For now though, I will leave you. This is Nerds to Human, and this has been a random battle short. Come to the channel to see more. Thank you, and tally ho my fellow generals.